Good morning. It's our last day of homeschool in our house for my kindergartner and my second grader. So we don't have that many subjects left to do, so come join us for our last day. Do you want to tell us what your favorite subject was this year?
Math.
I thought it was going to be math. And what was your favorite literature book this year?
All of them.
All of them, yeah. We loved all of them. So Mr. Second Grader, what was your favorite subject we did this year?
My favorite subject we did this year was botany.
And what was your favorite literature that we read this year?
Little House.
Little House in the Big Woods. Yeah, that was one of mine too.
And one of my other favorites was South Pole Pig.
So we're gonna start off reading our Bible and our Little House in the Big Woods while we have breakfast. And then we've got my kindergartner's last day of language arts, and then we've got my second grader's last day of math and language arts. What were some problems that the people of Corinth had?
I'll answer them.
Yeah.
Some of the problems the people in Corinth had was that they liked things more than God. They didn't love each other. And then Paul sent a letter to them to love each other. That would solve many of their problems. And it is called 1 Corinthians.
Awesome. You answered the next question, so thank you so much. This was all about lessons about love, about the book of 1 Corinthians. Now we're moving on to
Little House, what my most favorite literature book is.
We're on our last chapter, The Deer in the Wood. Our last chapter, boys.
The Deer in the Wood.
Are we excited?
Yeah. It was funny when he flipped the head.
Buddy, can you update our calendar for us?
Yes. Today's date is Friday the 9th.
Friday the 9th. What month is it? May. Mm-hmm.
Also known as Mayo.
In Spanish, in Espanol, sí. Yeah, it's May 9th. What is the year?
2025.
Thank you. Okay, we're gonna start our single subjects. Okay, so for my kindergartner's language arts, we have reading assessment B because that's his last lesson. Can we show your last lesson, buddy? Oh, it's you finished the level K course. Yay! Let's do it, bud. So yeah, so what we're gonna do, buddy, we're gonna do a math lesson and then we're gonna do a language arts lesson and then you are done with your single subject. Now for his math, he was sick a few days, so we're not finishing math, all of it today, and are you a little sad about that?
Yeah.
We're gonna do it over the next week or two. It'll be fine. Can you be flexible?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was sick a few weeks and it is what it is. So show what math you're gonna be doing today. So what we're gonna do part of review 4. Review 4, the reviews take a couple of days, they honestly do. So we're gonna start with review 4. He did this yesterday. So we're gonna start with review 4. This is a spiral review. So you're finding the value, put the numbers in order from least to greatest.
And
we're gonna be doing some measuring.
And just so you know, this chapter is all about shapes, but when it comes to review, it goes to other things.
Yep, it's called spiraling.
Like
so
it reviews everything with you.
So we're gonna do.
And there's another find the value with multiplication and division.
We're gonna be doing some time, some shapes,
Fractions,
some measuring, some more shapes, patterns. I don't think we're gonna get to all of this today. And then we have a bunch of word problems, which Singapore is known for their word problems.
45. 9 times 5 equals 45.
This is lesson 120 from his Good and Beautiful Language Arts. So there's a reading assessment, And there's some normative data that the average second grader can read 100 words in 1 minute. So this is exactly 100 words. So that'll be good to see how he does. And then there's also a spelling assessment at the back. And then after that, yay, congratulations. So the boys are on a little bit of a break. I am making myself a sandwich. I have lunch before the boys just so that I can be fully with the boys during lunch and not like distracted by my food. But I did want to say, so for science, we finished science earlier this week. We were using Blossom and Root, Wonders of the Plant and Fungi Kingdoms. We finished all of it, all 36 units. And you guys, I absolutely loved this. I learned so much. I learned so much about botany and fungi, and the last lesson we did was on plant scientists and fungi scientists, and that was really cool to see them out in the field, because we watched some videos of botanists actually out working in the field. And then for history, we used SONLIGHT. We did the early American history. It's level, I think level A. And okay, my review on SONLIGHT is that it is very, very expensive. Most of their history books were very well thought out. There was 2 books that I did not like at all just because of the illustrations. It was very cartoonish. In like a making fun of way. It was you wouldn't want to be a, I can't remember. You wouldn't want to be there was the Civil War one, which we didn't do. Oh, it was you wouldn't want to be an American pioneer. I would not recommend those books. They're so cartoonish. They're like making fun of like the Native Americans and the settlers. It's just not a good look. Not a good look on that series of books. So whoever made those books, shame on you, in my opinion, honestly. Now, for literature, we loved all of the literature books. Absolutely loved it. Hi, baby girl. Oh my goodness, ouch. I'm trying to be sweet and you like attack me. This baby girl is stage million clinger. She's a good girl though. She's a good girl. But yeah, my thoughts on SONLIGHT is that it's very expensive. Most of the history books were very good quality, and the literature were all very good quality. But I would much rather save my money. I would rather save my money and use my library as a better resource. That's just my opinion. So yeah, these are the 2 books that I would not recommend this series at all. So the You Wouldn't Want to Be an American Pioneer and the You Wouldn't Want to Be a Civil War Soldier. Like, I didn't even start the Civil War. I did a bit of the American Pioneer, and then I was like, nope, we're finding something else. And we did, instead of using this book, we used as a replacement for it a Magic Treehouse book. It was like Civil War. It was the Civil War one. But yeah, we much preferred that book than those books I just showed you. So we are having lunch right now, and I just asked each of the boys what they want to be when they grow up as their last day of school celebration. And do you want to say to the camera what you want to be when you grow up?
And I want to be a doctor when I grow up. Brother wants to be a business owner, and we're eating cup and noodle.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A business owner. I'm gonna own a doctor.
He wants to own a doctor's office.
Yeah.
So we've got a doctor and a business owner that they want to be when they grow up. As of they're currently a kindergartner, last day of kindergarten and last day of 2nd grade. So that's what we want to be when we grow up. Well, like I said earlier, we are done with a bunch of our subjects. We're done with everything except we're still working on our 2nd graders math. Normally it's a fun Friday. Normally we do an art project, but we're not doing an art project today. We're just having a fun outside, we need to get sunscreen on actually, a nice outside time. But we're having lunch right now, and after lunch I just have to finish up my 2nd graders math lesson for the day, and then we are officially done with second grade and kindergarten. I think I'm more excited than everybody, but
I'm more excited than everybody.
all right, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope wherever you are, you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye. Bye.